So ladies and gents, if you've ever had to get into the inside where these are located to tighten them up or replace them, you know how much of a nightmare it actually is. Now this relates to the AMX12 and the WL Toys 144 001, 010, the 124016, all the way to 124019. They all use a similar system. So what are these little monkeys? Well, these are the things that hold the pins, that hold these swing arms here. So they're located at the front and back of each differential and basically hold it all together. So what's the problem? Just take it all apart, John. Well, this is the issue that I find, and I'm sure a lot of you do as well. There are two screws, so if you imagine that this one is located there, and that's this one here that I'm talking about down there. So it's located underneath all of the drive shaft and whatnot. It's got two screws. So how do you get your screwdriver in there to undo it? You have to take off the engine block, and anybody that's tried to get off one of these engine blocks, well, engine mount, should I say, motor mounts, for those that are going to get mad at me for calling it an engine. The motor mount, they seem to have used glue that's used to hold the wings on the space shuttle. It's very, very strong indeed, and you end up chewing everything up. And of course, you don't really, right. So it's a right pain in the butt. So the way that I do it is slightly different, and I think it's a lot easier, and let me show you how to do it. Firstly, what you need to do is take off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws. These are for the top deck here. And that gets that out of the way. Be aware there are bearings here, so if they're missing, you need to make sure you put them back on, one at the top and one at the bottom of each steering column. Now, take off that, which is relatively easy, but then you need to get into this here, just something underneath, and lift it out, and it looks like that. That's what holds that bearing in position. Now, as I said, you've got the cover here for the spur gear and the pinion gear that you'd have to get into and take off, but then obviously you need to take off the motor mount just to get to this bracket here. So try this. Upside down. First you take off those two screws there and those two screws there and get the bumpers off and out of the way. Nice. And then you've got to take off these two here. Be prepared, two at the front, two at the rear, that this is where the car all falls apart. All these screws are the same, all 8 of them, by the way. So now you can lift that up. Basically the whole car falls apart. Now on the WL Toys, this is a solid piece from front to back, so you actually would have to take off the differentials as well to be able to get that out of the way, but on this car it is slightly different. And now, as you can see, you can get in there. You can change them. See those two little monkeys of screws here? So many times I've had to get in there. So there's that one, and then obviously at the other end the steering is still attached, but you can see it. Oops, excuse me. There. So, right pain in the bottom, but, you know, this is the easiest way to do it. Now, to put everything back together is obviously just the reverse. So, let me just do the rear here. Just hold this with one finger and make sure everything's lined up there. That's now being held by the one. Now, this side, obviously you've got all the steering in the way, so you just need to sort of get it roughly in position. But don't forget the drive shaft. So, oh man. There we go. So, making sure that the drive shaft is still in place, so holding it all together. There we go. So, turn that over, double check that the drive shaft is still in place. And as you can see, I have clearly lost a bearing at the top there. That goes back on. So 2 bearings. You put that cover back on. This cover back on that holds the bearing in place. Come on. Then the screws back in. And we can't forget the bumpers and the last 6 screws. Done, under 10 minutes. That simple to get in there, that simple to do it. So thank you so much for watching. These videos take me a long time to obviously create and then edit and upload and whatnot. So I really would appreciate that little subscribe to my channel. And this is now the end of the 5-part series for this specific car. I will be doing the other cars in the future. So again, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, stay safe, take care. Bye-bye.